sports coverage of the NFL International Series. Brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys loses of 3 straight following their 2-0 start. Opposite end of the Jets, Aaron Glenn. His squad designated the home team here in the English capital. Second down, it's Fields. He'll step up and run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Taking the read, this is Fields. And this drive is going backward. Taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
the pass rush gets home and he goes down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Start this drive on the ground. It's home. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st down, they go right back to home. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A throw on the move is caught. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Good. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's their punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Dobbins. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Bryant, the target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Nix. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Oh, a loose football. And the Jets come up with the takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 2nd down, it's Nix. On the out, connected with Allen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Up, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on third down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those third down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Hurry up, hurry up. Oh.
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Now, Fields. Now he'll run it. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
This one caught by Lazard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, Side. Right.
Now Fields. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the...
The ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Jets' 42-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half, as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throw it. Nix. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
3 yards to go.
Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. To the running back, Brees Hall. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Fields. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Ready?
A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Blue 58.
Fields now. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. And he will score. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Jets. His 4th TD grab of the season. Here's Seibert now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Broncos 16, Jets 14.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. Scott Hansen has our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Now here's Burton, the fullback. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on 2nd and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Nix. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now Nix gonna look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down. That is Will McDonald. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 5:51.
A run here with Paul. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Brandon Jones comes up with the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go. Do it.
Play action now for Fields. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Nick Bonito. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
7 yards. 3 and out.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. To return, it's Mims. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Get this to about midfield. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the
Not a whole lot
30-yard
complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. This pass caught, right side, it's Allen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
at the 12-yard line.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's first down, and it's Paul. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19.
Second down, it's Fields. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up
Here we go.
3rd down and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on first down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. They'll go play action with Nix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. It feels a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball. And
that is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 26, Jets 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Don't jump. Ready?
One of the tight ends in motion right. The handoff. Here comes Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. He takes off. That one's good for 29.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Second down. down and 8. He'll go again with Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. We're good. Blue 58, Blue 58. All right.
Throwing is Field. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitching catch, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 3.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Good.
They put Wilson in motion.
319, guys. Good.
That one, taken in. Alan Lazard. Touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Cybertech report is true, and the Jets have cut the deficit to 5.
Jets, 21.
After the touchdown, here's Seibert to kick it away. This taken at the 5. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
That's good.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Quick hitting slant there. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Now, a deep shot for Allen. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Gain on the play. 48-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing, Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Nix from the gun on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's home. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a 2nd down throw. Oh, they're coming in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. On the run, here's Hall. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Up the middle. Crazy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A run. Here's the fullback, Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
They put Wilson in motion. They go play action with Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Here we go. The 30-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Here's Dobbins. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
For the Broncos field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now he'll run it. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
331.
A 1st down throw for Fields. That's caught over the middle. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now to throw it here on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now, a deep shot for Allen, and that ball led him too far, maybe too wide, out of bounds, incomplete. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll work just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
At their 49-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw is Nix. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. He'll give it to Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets them a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Y'all gotta pump my face. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power? Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk our way. Don't touch the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my favorite. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't do it no more.
Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. The open man is Wilson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Fields. He'll step up and run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet. But then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
Run with Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and 10.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now here's Burton, the fullback. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up third.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from London.